Well, I guess you already know that someone is in the building.
Hi, guys.
You can put it down in history, the 17th Annual Baltimore Book Festival brought in one of the most famous
Baltimore.
I need the book in front of me. Fabulicious.
How are you?
Fast and Fit.
Yes.
Hi. We're all fans.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And we know we got to make it quick. She has a train to catch. But she's going to give us an hour, but I just want to be cognizant of that because we are going to allow questions. We also have my Twitter friend, Downtown Diane, who knows all there is in Baltimore. She's like my sister in Baltimore's what's going on and who's who.
Thank you.
And of course, we had to team her with Teresa. And
Yeah, it's fine. Thanks.
we're going to let Diane take over. And this is a great moment. It's the sun. Well, we didn't have any rain, thank God. And isn't she cute in person?
I know, I told her, thank you for not wearing heels. Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know how much walking I was going to do, so I have
Anyway,
glass on.
a few formalities, and then we'll get right to Teresa, I promise. I have to say to everyone, welcome to the 17th Annual Baltimore Book Festival, celebrating the Baltimore Sun's 175th anniversary. Of course, I'm Downtown Diane. You can follow me on Twitter for Daily Dish, Downtown Diane. I'd like to thank the Baltimore Office of Promotion and the Arts, Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake, for presenting this wonderful free weekend for everyone here. And I need to recognize some of the sponsors: Bank of America, the Able Foundation, Visit Baltimore, the Baltimore Ravens, Corrigan Sports, the Baltimore Running Marathon, and Changing Media, and 88.9 WEAA, the official sponsor of the Bank of America Literary Salon. Please also enjoy complimentary barefoot wine located in the back while you are here. Introducing Miss Teresa Giudice. We had a conversation about her name here. As a New York Times best-selling author, the Real Housewives of New Jersey star is taking the food world by storm. It's her expertise in authentic Italian cooking led her to success with the publication of 2 bestsellers, Skinny Italian and Fabulicious, Teresa Italian's Family Cookbook. And wait, this is the third. 3 bestsellers. Right, this is the third. Right here. Right here is the third. And this is fast and fit, low-fat Italian recipes, super easy. I've been reading this for days, checking up on asking you some questions here before we turn it over to the audience. And may I introduce Teresa.
Hi, guys.
So I'm going to begin by asking Teresa some questions about her cookbook and some things that you might want to know in general, and then we'll turn it over to you guys. So get your questions ready for Teresa as well. She just came in, just got here on the train, so we want to give her a great Baltimore welcome. I want to begin with where the recipes in your book originated. I know you say they're long family history recipes. Where exactly do they come from?
My parents are off the boat. I'm first generation, so I learned how to cook from my mom. Sorry, I lost my voice.
Reunion show,
talking a lot.
Sunday night.
Yes, from the reunion show. I learned how to cook from my mom. Like, that's what I know growing up. We make our own sauce. We make our own sausages. Jill makes homemade wine. So I wanted to share my recipes with everyone, with all my fans. And you guys have been great. So a lot of the recipes are passed down from my mom. And learning how to cook from my mom, I came up with some of the recipes in the book.
Okay, and moving right along, in this book, you offer some workout tips. What are some of your favorite workout tips? I know you say something about working out your arms.
Yeah, everyone says I have great arms. But not only when you eat, it's important to eat healthy, but you also have to work out. The two go great together. And now I've been working out a lot. I turned the big 4-0. I don't want to say.
Good, that's fine.
Yeah, so you know what? I never really had to work out that much. I always did, but now I feel I've been working out a lot, and I feel really, really good. And I think it's good for your heart. So eating healthy and exercising is a really good thing. So biceps. To me, I'm really into arms, so I think, so I always work out my biceps, tries. Now I'm starting to get tries, and I like it.
There's Italian tomatoes.
Yeah,
Good.
I carry, instead of carrying them on my head like the old fashions, I carry them in my arms.
Perfect. Well, many people think of Italian fare, they think fattening. So in this book, you tell us how to make it not fattening, which is great. I was in Italy in April, and just from walking and all the natural ingredients and everything, you don't really gain weight there, like here where there's so many.
Well, that's how we cook. Yeah.
Right. So can you tell me what is some of the secrets that you have to making Italian not fattening?
Well, it's just how we cook is simple, clean, and like olive oil, garlic, onion, salt. That's it. I mean, sometimes I don't even put salt. So it's real simple, buy fresh ingredients, and it's, if you try my book, I don't know if a lot of people here have my book, simple, the recipes are simple and easy, and that's how we cook. Like it's up to you if you want to add the mozzarella, that makes it a little bit more, fattening. If not, take the mozzarella out. Like I have a naked chicken parmesan, I call it. So. Follow the book, simple and easy.
Right. And there's the calorie counter in the book too for everybody watching.
In the back of the book, all the Fabulicious Fasted Fit has over 70 recipes from start to stove, 30 minutes. A lot of the recipes are 10 ingredients or less, and in the back of the book, all the recipes are calorie counted. It works great with Weight Watchers and gluten-free diets.
Now this will probably get a big round of applause. Gia, Gabriella, Milania, and Adriana. Your 4 gorgeous daughters, and I know they're a huge part of the show and a huge part of your life. What are their favorite recipes in the book, something that kids might like in the audience here?
Well, Gabriella loves chicken parmesan. Gia loves tagliatelle with peas and ham. Adriana right now, she loves pastina, Stella pastina. And Milania, what is Milania? Milania likes sausage and peppers. Yes. But you know what? I have to say my kids are not picky eaters. Whatever I cook, they eat.
That's great.
That's all. That's how it goes in my house.
Yeah, when you raise them like that, they sort of will do that, right? Right. Do you have a favorite recipe in your book, like that you would say if you had to go? I'm going to combine this with another question. It's a cool fall night, and you want to make a family recipe. What would you make?
Well, since this is, we're talking about Fabulicious Fast and Fit, my favorite recipe in this book is called a chicken bruschetta. It's real simple. Instead of putting bruschetta on a piece of bread, put it on a chicken breast, bake it in the oven at 400 for 20 minutes. Delicious.
Sounds good. I'm going to look that up. You've been traveling all over promoting your new products, your book, and everything. Can you share with us like a really funny story about meeting one of your fans?
I know. I always get asked this question. I always forget. And then when something happens, I'm like, I got to remember that.
I thought I was creative.
Everyone, thank God, all the fans have been great. I mean, they've cried, they hugged me, they kissed me a million times. They give me flowers, notes, letters, rosary beads.
Wow.
It's been really,
nice.
Yeah, everyone's been amazing, and I just want to tell everyone here in Baltimore, love you guys.
Well, we welcome you to Baltimore. A few more questions, then I will turn it over to you guys, and then Teresa will be.
I'm sure they want to hear Housewives stuff, right?
I was told. Okay, if that's what you want. Okay, Real Housewives of New Jersey has made you very popular and has made you very famous. Are you surprised of the success of the show? I should have said sex of the show. Are you surprised of the success of the show? And are you nervous about the Sunday reunion show?
When I first started out, I didn't know it was going to be as big as it is. I just, they asked, I thought, I'm like, they're just going to follow us around what we normally do with my friends. Like I did it with Dina and Jacqueline. At the time, we were really close. And I'm still friends with Dina, just, Not,
yeah, we like Dina.
Not with Jacqueline and Caroline, but with Dina, yes. So we just joined the show. They're just going to follow us around what we normally do. And then Danielle was the outside, the one that we didn't know. but whatever. So, I'm grateful for, what it is today. And, never thought it was going to be what it is, but it's been amazing. I mean, not amazing for my cookbooks, for Fabellini. I don't know if everybody used to have adult bridge. For that stuff, it's been amazing, but I don't like, what it is now. Like with my family, I would have never joined the show with my family. It's something that happened to me behind my back. And, it's like, this really happened. I got a phone call from my boss and said, your sister-in-law, Melissa and Kathy, are going to be the new Housewives. I'm like, really? Like, my jaw dropped. I was like, really? And I'm like, I just talked to them. Why didn't they tell me? I mean, we've never gone without speaking. I haven't spoken to my brother since I saw him at the reunion show. It was the first time, but I haven't spoken to him since the fashion show.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes me sad.
I know, yesterday I cried on Anderson Cooper, so I'm kind of, it's whatever. I got to focus on my husband and my 4 daughters, and that's it, because...
Do it.
I mean, my father says, my father says, you're a brother and sister under my roof. When different blood comes in, sometimes things change. What are you going to do? So...
That's a tough one.
I hear about a lot of sister-in-laws.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? At first I was embarrassed because before the show, we were the perfect family. And then I never thought fame would ruin my family, but it has happened. And, I was embarrassed at first. I'm like, oh my God, I was embarrassed because I was like, we were the perfect family. But then meeting all the fans, like everyone tells me, like, you're not alone. Like, I have a problem with my sister-in-law. I have a problem with this one or that. So, that's good to know. At least I'm not the only one.
Do you think after the show airs on Sunday, it will just make it worse, or it could...
No, not worse. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. You know what? My door's always open. I love my brother. He's my only sibling. When he's ready to come back to me, I'll always be there for him. So,
I didn't agree
maybe
with
he's
the
going
last
through
show.
something right now. I mean, I did nothing. When I tell you nothing, I did nothing. I swear to you. I did nothing to him or his wife. I didn't set her up. I never said she was a stripper. Never.
I believe that. I really
never
believe
did.
that you didn't do that.
First of all, I have 4 daughters. To each his own. If you want to be a stripper, God bless you. I had a friend that was, and she didn't tell me for like 6 months because she was afraid to tell me because, I grew up in a very strict house. I had a curfew until I got married. I don't know if anybody knows that. So my parents were really strict, but my girlfriend did it, and I didn't judge her. That's what I mean. So to each his own, because her boyfriend got her into doing it. He was telling her, if you can make $5,000 a week, why don't you do it? So she did. So you know what, to each his own, but I don't want my 4 daughters doing it. So, and I wouldn't talk about someone in my family being a stripper. Like, if she was, I wouldn't talk about it. And she's been married to my brother 8 years, so why would I want to bring it up now? And, we have kids now. It's like, I didn't do that. But I did warn her before coming on the show. I said, if you do have any skeletons, they will come out. And she's like, I don't have any. I'm like, all right. So, now you're on the show, so you got to roll with the punches.
Does she still stick to that she was a bartender?
All I know, and she's younger than me. She's 33, I'm 40. So I didn't grow, she grew up in Toms River. I grew up, by Patterson Total Air. So I don't know, I don't really know her because, she's younger than me. But what I know, she was a bartender in a strip club. Yeah, that's all I know. That's what my brother told me. That's what she told me. I have 4 kids. I don't have the time to go searching or hire private detectives to find out if she was or not. I don't care. Any kids here? I don't give a shit. I don't care. You know what? It's, my brother's got to care, not me. Like, I don't care. It's not going to make any difference in my life. If anything, like, what would I get out of it? I can't get rid of her. She has kids with my brother. So she's always going to be around. So what's the point? So I don't,
I got you.
You got me? Do you understand?
Yes.
Pay attention. Do you understand?
We get it. Do you want to turn?
This is hilarious.
Okay.
Does anyone have any? Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to ask have the audience ask some questions.
She has the
raise your
mic,
hand.
so raise your hand.
Oh, back there.
Hi, Teresa. I love you.
Oh, I love you.
We love you.
Stand up, please.
Okay.
What's your name, please?
My name is Jocelyn, and you recently came out with a hairline product, Milania.
Milania.
Can you explain to me more what that's about?
Just to let you know how I named it Milania, I asked all the fans to vote on a name, and they picked Milania. I wonder why. But Milania there's 3 products. It's great, like if you have frizzy and curly hair, it makes it perfectly straight and shiny, and it's, makes your hair look beautiful. There's a vitamin, there's a keratin treatment. So after you wash your hair, you put the vitamin in. It's like like a lotion, like a serum. Then after that, you put the keratin, same thing, like a serum. Blow dry your hair, and then after that, there's an argan oil. Just put it throughout your hair. It looks like I have it in my hair. So.
And that's available online.
Yeah, it's online at milaniahaircare.com. And a lot of salons are starting to carry it. Yeah.
And she also has Fabellini. Where can you get your Fabellini?
Fabellini, you go to my website, www.teresagiudice.com, Giudice.com, either one. Everyone can never say Giudice. I did. So, and you can get Fabellini through my website, or, hopefully I'm going to try to get it out to Baltimore.
Yeah. Okay, next question.
She has it.
She's got a bottle.
Over here.
Where did you guys get it?
They ordered it online. Can you hold it up? Hold it up. That's the Fabellini.
Yeah, it's peach and raspberry. It's a sparkling wine.
I think you should pop it open and share. Okay, next question. Raise your hand.
Diane over there. The right. Go to the right.
Okay, sorry.
Hi, you mentioned that you haven't spoken to your brother since
It's because of that. Yes.
since the fashion show. How are your children handling that, like not seeing their uncle?
You know what? Kids are, they're still little. I mean, Milania is the only one that asks the most about Antonia because they're the same age. And you know what? Kids, my kids, they're so busy now with school and the summer. Like, they don't go to camp, so every day we did stuff, Like, we went down the shore. So, I mean, they really don't. The only one that really asks about her is Milania, because they always play together. But you know what? They know the situation. They're not dumb. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Gia especially. Not that I try to involve Gia, but Gia is like, she's really smart. And I mean, she sees what my brother's done to me. I mean, because believe me, I don't want us to fight. I don't want to fight in front of my kids, but it's so weird because as soon as the cameras pop up, it seems like, I don't know what happens to my brother. Because, what happened at the christening never happened in our family ever before. So that's not something, I mean, that took me like a year to get over. He called me garbage like on national TV. That never happened. And my dad still doesn't know that he did that because my dad doesn't watch the show. He refuses to watch the show. So, it's something that I talk to my kids every day, and believe me, because I want to enforce that my 4 daughters never go through what me and my brother are going through. And I always tell them, I'm like, if you guys don't speak, see, you would break mommy's heart. Do you want to break mommy's heart? And they're like, no. So I'm like, you guys have to always have each other's backs. And to me, I've always wanted a sister, and I think that's why God sent me 4 girls. Because I feel like brothers get married and they leave you. So that's why I have 4 daughters, and I'm really lucky.
Thank you. Next question, please.
Hi, Teresa. Just to let you know we love you and we're all Team Teresa. Since your cookbooks are doing so well, have you ever thought about doing your own cooking show?
I would love to get off the Housewives. No. No. I mean, we'll see what happens. But yes, I do want my own cooking show. I want to make it like a fun one. I want to make it like a fun cooking show.
Fabulicious.
Yeah. Fabulicious one.
Okay, next.
And we got to ask that lady back there because she's the greatest.
Oh, okay.
But after
We'll get
her,
you
yeah.
next. Okay.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi.
I was just wondering where you see yourself in a year. Like, what's the next step for you? Are you going to do another cookbook or?
Oh, I'm working on my fourth cookbook. I can't, right now, I'm doing my photo shoot for it Tuesday. So I'm working on another
that one
cookbook.
about?
And then, I want to do pots and pans. I'm working on
she's
pots
been
and
behind you
pans,
for a while.
like stuff for the kitchen.
I'm sorry.
So, and then hopefully maybe a cooking show. Let's see.
What's your next cookbook about, Teresa? Can you tell us?
I can't say yet.
Sneak.
I can't say yet.
Come on, I get the scoops. Just a little dish. All right, guys. All right, next question, please.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi.
Welcome to Baltimore.
Thank you.
What's up with Kim D? She was saying some really threatening things to your brother that I think were really uncalled for.
Yeah, they were both saying crazy.
Well, they were
things to
both,
each other.
but from what the edited version, what we saw.
You know what do you think? Definitely tune into the reunion because everyone's going to get their answers there. All I have to say is sometimes, people react, people do things because things are done to them. So let's just leave it at that. Then just tune into the reunion and, you have to watch it. It's a reunion you definitely don't want to miss. And guess who's at the reunion? Juicy Joe. all the guys except for Caroline's husband. Joe's here, but he's at the other building.
He's drinking somewhere. We put him with a bottle of red.
The wine wasn't good.
We put him with a bottle of red wine. He's happy. Next question, please.
Hi, Teresa. I love you.
I love you too.
I was wondering if you see yourself being friends with Jacqueline again. You guys were like sisters.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? That I don't see. And I mean, I don't know what she's going through, but I don't know if anybody follows me on Twitter.
Yes.
She posted the other day, first of all, it started on Anderson Cooper. Now, remember everyone, she started. Not that I want to, but I need to defend myself because it's so sad to me that how everyone keeps putting out lies. And it's like, I feel like that movie, like Ashley Judd, Double Jeopardy. I swear, I feel like I'm getting set up. But you know what stinks is that she went to jail for a lot of years, and she didn't see her son, remember, for a lot of years. I swear, I keep thinking about that because my sister-in-law was on Wendy Williams the other day and said I assaulted her at Gia's birthday party. 10 months ago? Why are you bringing it up now? Pay attention, everyone. She puts her hands on me at the reunion show. So isn't it a coinkydink that now, 10 months later, she's saying that I assaulted her? I mean, come on. It's like, so it's like I can't have people putting out lies about me. And, that hurts, Teresa. And am I putting out lies about them? No. You know what I mean? And same thing with Jacqueline. She says on Anderson Cooper, I was there 2 days in a row because the first day he was mean to me. So then he asked me back and I went, I didn't want to go, but I went because that's how I am. And she said that I didn't reach out to her about her son. I knew about her son way before everybody else found out. I knew a year before, and she asked me, please don't talk about my son on the show. And I said, I would never. So I gave, I'm a loyal friend. If you tell me not to bring something up, I would never. So I knew about her son, and I didn't bring it up because she didn't want to label her son. But now she's the one that put it out in the magazine, so now everybody knows. But I gave her the respect. I was her loyal friend. And for her to do what she did to me on national TV, that was sad. I would have never in a million, they were telling me stuff about her, and I was I wouldn't believe it. I didn't go against her, but she went against me. And I'm sorry. It's like people, marriages break up, they get divorced. Friends go through divorces too. And unfortunately, Jacqueline and I did. I mean, maybe we'll be acquainted. If we have to film together, we'll see. Hi, goodbye. But will it ever be the way it was? Never. I mean, I just can't. I'll never forget what she did to me. And the trust is gone. It's like, when your husband or boyfriend cheats on you, the trust is gone. And no, Joe never cheated on me because if he did, I wouldn't be with him. So I would never take cheating. 4 kids, or I don't even care that we have 4 kids. I would never take it.
We have a question. Thank you. We have a question.
Not my style.
Hi, Teresa. I love you so much. My question is, and I love the way you keep it so real with the motherhood, and you don't have help, and you take care of your busy family. I want to know how you balance your professional life and your house.
I know. I just do it. I know. I don't have a nanny. I mean, I do have babysitters. Right now, Joe came with me because Priscilla, my makeup artist, which she's my friend, she was going to come with me. She got in a car accident this morning, but she's okay. So, so Joe came with me. He didn't want me to travel alone. So I have, I got a babysitter. till we get home. Tonight when I get home, the babysitter leaves. So when I work, I do have a babysitter. Otherwise, I'm with them all the time. I take them to all their activities. Like tomorrow morning, we have soccer. So I'm going to take, Gabriella she wanted to do soccer, so I'm taking her to soccer. And then tomorrow afternoon, I have to leave for Rhode Island. But Joe's going to stay with them. So Joe's, we both, when he has to do something, I'm with the kids. When I have to do something, he's with the kids. Otherwise, we'll get a babysitter. Thank you. Yeah, and I like being with them. Like, I really do. Like, I can't have someone living in my house, and, that's just not me. I think that's why I have 4 kids. And Joe wants to keep having them. I'm like, he wants to try for that boy. I'm like, no.
Right, he wants that little boy.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi.
I think that I have the question everybody in here wants to know. You're the most fashionable housewife. Where's your favorite place to shop?
Well, I shop at boutiques. Like, I love boutiques because I feel like boutiques have, the different pieces that the department stores don't have. And, because, now life's really busy because I'm working a lot. So where I buy a lot of my stuff is Kim's store. Posh, yeah, because I tell her what I want and she finds it. She goes to designers and finds it for me and brings it in. Yeah.
Over in the corner.
Thank you. Next question, please. And then we're going to move along a few minutes.
Okay, right here.
Hi, Teresa, just a curious question. The Grapevine episode where your husband was taking a phone call and he was kind of disrespecting you, about that episode, when you saw it, what kind of response or feedback did you guys give each other?
Well, when I saw that, I watched it a year later. So he didn't say it to my face. Like, remember when I went up to him? Like, that was like at the end of the trip. So I'm not making excuses for him. Trust me, because I'm not. Everyone sees my personality. If I wasn't happy with him, I wouldn't be with him, and vice versa. He's not that kind of guy either. Like, if he wasn't happy with me, he wouldn't be with me. We're just like that. We're like that with, we're just very confident people. If we didn't want to be with each other, we wouldn't be. And so when I went up to him, he didn't want to film. He was done. When Joe doesn't want to do something, but he still had a mic on. He knows that. Believe me, he knows that. Trust me. So, but that's when I went up to him. He was like, I kept telling him, like, you have to film. You have to film. He's like, I don't wanna. Like, trust me. There's a lot of times he doesn't want to film. He doesn't like it. But and I was on him like a boss would be on. He gets frustrated sometimes. So I learned, especially this season. And with all the pressure with the family and the friends, like, I am going to lay off him. If he doesn't want to film, I'm not going to force him, because Joe reacts when he doesn't want to do something. He gets, you see, he's only human. Say that again?
She said, did that give him the right to call you the name he called you?
But then afterwards, I saw what he said. When I first saw that, I called Andy Cohen. I said, my husband did not say that. He even said, I did not say that. He doesn't use that word. I think I use it more than him. That's not a word he uses. And you know what? He made a mistake, and I'm not going to divorce him over that. I mean, it's something that I saw a year later. I mean, if he did cheat on me, and he wasn't talking to a girl, because if he was, I'm sure she would have came out by now. He was talking to, like... Yeah, because, I'm not going to, I could say it now. The beauty of editing, because he does have, someone that works for him that's Spanish. So at first he was talking to his one guy, and then afterwards he put the phone, he was talking to his other worker. But, of course, they're not going to show that. So whatever. It is what it is. I don't care. I'm confident. I know Joe, and that's it. Believe me, I'm sure if he cheats on me, I'm sure the girl will come out.
Okay, do you want to do one more question, and then you're going to move to your books? Or
The microphone is gone, I think.
We're going to do one more question, and then Teresa's going to do her books.
Right there. Hi, Teresa.
Hi.
When you're at home with your kids, going back and forth to school and everything, are you able to live a semi-normal life, or are people following you around trying to get your autograph and things like that? And how are your kids adjusting to this? I mean, at school, are they...
Yeah, thank God everyone at school's been great with them. And, everywhere I go now, it's, I have, everyone comes up to me, they want to take a picture. I mean, it's not, it's not like it was. But I mean, around my town, everyone's used to us. So, but I mean, when I go out of our town, that's where it's different.
I think everybody's racing to get in line for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go sign some books. Great talking to everyone.
Thank you, Teresa.
Oh, you want a question?
Oh, wait, you want a question?
Yeah.
Been all mixed up, and we know that the times were, obviously before what really happened.
Right.
And obviously you were set up, everybody knows that. So have you made any demands for season 5 to make this thing go away, the problems and situation? Because it's obvious you've been ganged up on and everybody saw that. And as far as the timelines, like I'm saying, the posh fashion show, I think it was like when you were ganged up on and everything, and then all of a sudden there was the posh fashion show when we know other things happened before that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So did you make any demands for season 5?
Not really, because I mean, I know it's been put out there that there is, I think, did you guys, anybody hear that new Housewives are coming on the show?
Yes.
Yeah, that's been put out there, right?
It was put out today.
So yeah, so new Housewives, yeah. So, and I don't know who's coming back, who's not. So I know definitely new Housewives are coming on. I hope so too. So, but really, yeah, exactly, and a lot of my friends have been interviewed, so we'll see what happens.
Thank you. Everybody give Teresa a hand.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to Baltimore, the Charm City. You brought the charm in Charm City today. And Teresa's going to be signing her book. She does have a train to catch back to home tonight to be with her daughters. So we're going to make this as quick as we can and move through, say hi to her, get your book signed. We thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Downtown Diane and